If you would like your own personal reading or one-to-one spiritual life coaching, you can email me. So let's jump into this energy for you. If you are a single Capricorn, you have really, really good energy when it comes to your love life. You are going to be in a place of power, and a lot of you in a place of confidence, and the confidence that you have is coming from like your work and just feeling like you were able to achieve a lot of the things that you thought you were afraid of. So if you felt like you weren't getting recognition from work, or you weren't getting recognition for all that you have done, you're going to be getting so much recognition. You're finally going to get a lot of people who appreciate you, who start to notice you, who you may even have a manager at the job that is so excited to give you a higher position. You know, I don't know, Capricorn, if you went through a season where you just felt overlooked. You felt so overlooked. You just felt like you were even seeing people that weren't as great as you, or they didn't have the skill set that you had, that was being able to get more promotions or get higher positions. Or you just been seeing a lot of people, like you've been working a lot. You've been praying, you've been fasting, you've been stressing, you've been meditating, you've been doing a lot of different things in order for you to get on top, especially when it comes to your finances. And it's almost like the harder that you would try, the more that you would pour into your company in order to get like reap the benefits, you would be more like overlooked. And it could have left you really sad. And for you too, it could have been a season where your love life wasn't working. So because your love life wasn't working, you started to invest more into your job, which most people do. They shift the energy when their love life is kind of like dead. They start to like pour more into their finances, like things that are within their control. And it seems like you couldn't win for losing, like in your love life and in your finances. And now it's like, it's going to be a complete 360 where you're finally getting the recognition. And, you know, maybe it's because you're not looking for it anymore. You ever notice that? Like, as soon as you take your attention and your energy off of something, it's like a slingshot. It just comes like flying to you the moment that you are no longer holding on to it. It's like, now that you really don't care, you know, you probably on just like, how they say, like, you just go with the flow, you know, you're just doing what you need to do and clocking out and just going home because you're just like, whatever. Or some of you, if you have a business, you're just doing what you need to do, sticking to the routine of the business, and you just whatever, you know, like you're not holding on to it the way that you used to, because it could have made you feel really defeated and almost like wanting to quit. Now that you're not looking for it, it's like all rushing towards you. So you get a lot of recognition and a lot of reward for all the hard work that you have done. Not only that, it's like as a single, now you get more money. You're going to start to use the money and invest into things that you've always wanted to, but you had to hold back because your finances wasn't there. So if there was like certain clothes you really wanted, but you just, you know, try to resist the temptation because you were trying to hold on to your finances, now you can buy those clothes. Now you're going to feel more confident because you feel secure when it comes to your money. And with this security that you have, it's like you have a glow now to you that people see. And it's like you're going to get lots of compliments, lots of people coming up to you, especially if you felt like your love life was blocked. So let's see. You're going to even have people trying to imitate you. They're going to be trying to imitate you now. Let me see. And if you do have people like, or a specific person that you dated in the past, they see you as more wiser. It's almost like things that you were trying to show them, things that you were trying to teach them and tell them, they could have been like brushing it off. And now that you are no longer with them, they're starting to realize that everything that you said was real, which is going to make them even feel drawn to you because they're going to realize that you've been the truth all along. You know, you could have had an ex that was like so superficial. They could have went for people who who would create a fantasy or a facade. They were drawn to the superficial things, and you were real down to earth. Yeah, you may not have had the fruits of your labor at that time, but you were definitely a hard worker working towards it. And it's almost like they overlooked you, you know, and now it's like you're not with them anymore. And you're looking better, you're glowing, things are starting to like work out for you. And now this ex is like sitting back and reminiscing about you and a lot of things that you said. You know, you could have even been like helping them with family issues or helping them with an ex, and you know, like they're scared to tell you the truth that, damn, like you were right and you did catch them. If you felt like you caught them in lies and they try to tell you like, oh, you're just projecting onto me, they're starting to realize like, damn, Capricorn has been keeping it real the whole entire time. It's almost like they feel embarrassed. But you have all new options. You know, you have an ex that is thinking about you, yes, but I don't know if they're going to feel brave enough in order to come forward. I feel like they feel too embarrassed to come forward. So you have new people that's going to come to you, and you're going to enjoy the attention that you're going to get, you know. You even have neighbors, like you have people in your neighborhood that watch you and feel that you're very, very responsible and like you stay on top of things. They can just tell. Like you seem very, very balanced and very pleasant. Let's see, who's coming your way, singles? See, it shows like an ending to like a difficult road. I'm telling you, you have a huge shift. You have wish fulfillment when it comes to your love life. Your price done went up. That's what happened. Your price went up ever since you fell out with other people. Some of you could have disconnected with other people, whether it was like family, whether it was friends, whether it was an ex. Ever since you fell out with other people, it's like you got more in touch with your own self, and you're going to have wish fulfillment when it comes to your love life if you are single. Oh, shoot. You have an end to being single. You have commitment, you have peace, a happy relationship, and you have contentment when it comes to a relationship. You could be with a Virgo. It just means you haven't met this person yet. Ooh, you have a brand new lover, honey. You either have a Virgo or somebody who likes to spend time by themselves, reading, researching. They could be really big into like self-development. This can also be a Cancer or somebody who lives at a distance from you. It can also be a Pisces or a Scorpio. But you have a brand new beginning, singles. You're about to meet somebody. You're about to be off the market if you're single. They're going to be spending money on you. They're going to want to spend money on you and spend lots of time on you. And this is the person who's really invested into their job. They may tell you how much they hate their job and how they're like really tempted to go into business for themselves, but they do work for someone. They could be a manager. All right. And when this person meets you, they already feel like you are in a commitment. They just feel like you're so put together, and they love the way that you communicate. So as soon as this new person meets you, yeah, they feel really drawn to you from the beginning, but they downplay their feelings because they don't want to get hurt. Like they're fearful. This is like a person who's really, really fearful of rejection. So they may be really, really shy and very timid of you. They're going to love the fact that you are very, like into fitness or you're spiritual. This person is going to like see you and think you look so delicious, you know, this person is going to try to play like reserved. They're going to be really reserved with you, but they're going to have so many feelings inside, you know, a lot of things that they think about doing to you, but they're going to try to like hold back and just be patient with you. They can possibly even take you shopping. Maybe they'll try to use like money to impress you. All right. And then if you are already in a relationship, if you are connected, you're also adapting to changes way more easily than you have before. If you are in a relationship, you're going to be goals for people. Let me see what's coming for you. There's 2 stones. If you are in a relationship, you're going to be in a place where your manifestations are speeding up. And it could be your manifestations in love. Are you and your lover planning a trip? Are you and your lover like both manifesting money in order to do things together, to build a successful life? Some of you may want to build a house from the ground up together. That's really exciting. If you're thinking about building a house from the ground up together, that's really, really exciting. They love being with you. They feel like it took them a while for them to open up to their eyes to a lot of things that you were saying as well. Like, they're really fascinated by you. They're really fascinated by your growth. And if they don't have kids with you, they can see themselves having kids with you. You could be a person that you bring them out of depression. You really do. They feel like you're also very, very protective. If you do have children with them already, they feel like you're very, very protective over the kids, and they love that about you. But they just see like you are building upon your dreams. And the more that you talk about your dreams and your future goals, it's like you trigger them with passion, you know, especially when they feel depleted or they feel like they're going to give up. Just looking at you and seeing how you go after things that you want in your life, it makes them feel very, very motivated. You know, they feel like they are like a power couple. They love being with you. You're very empowering to them. They also even like when you put them in their place. If you put this person in their place, like you don't bullshit around, they love that about you. They actually find it funny. They find it funny. Some of you could be getting matching tattoos, or you can have similar tattoos. Let me see. If you're in a relationship, you could be with a Pisces. This can be a very like the foundation of your connection can be very spiritual, like somebody who balances you. You know, you both could be waiting for things to grow. They love how much like attention and affection you give them. They love that. You both can be healing together. It can be a healing connection. You both can be in a place where you're going to be starving your distractions and going after the things that you both spoke about to each other. You both can also be planning like 2024 together, like writing down goals of what you want to manifest for 2024. You can also be with an Aquarius. You know, did you know that when they first met you, they thought that you were a master manipulator because of how you would go about things? Like in the beginning, this person did not trust you at all. They were even wondering if you had a mask. Some of you could have came into this connection with a daughter and they didn't even believe that you were right for them in the beginning. They was wondering if you were still with your child's mother, child's father. They were like picking you apart. It's like they are surprised that you guys have actually made it here because they weren't that optimistic about it in the beginning. You know, the connection could have moved slow in the beginning because it's like once this person commits, they commit. They see that you're very, very like content with the life that you have built for yourself. They see that you like to help people. You could be somebody who helps people in your community. Like this is the type of person, like once they settle down, they settle down. Like once they commit, they're very loyal, dedicated, and honorable. And maybe they felt like it could be either you or you felt this way about them, like wasn't going to commit. Like you're not committal. You're probably like a player, you know, somebody felt like the other person was going to be more of like a player, but you got them to settle down. Yeah. They knew, like, you guys could have had a rough patch where you didn't think anything was going to come good of this connection. But they always knew that they had unfinished business with you. Like, from the time that they met you, they couldn't stop thinking about you. Even if you were, like, feisty or you would pick fights with them, they would find it kind of funny. They also felt like that's what was standing in the way. They always knew that, like, once they could get you out of that state of mind, that this connection can go far. So there was somebody in this connection that was very resistant and pessimistic. And there's another one that always felt like, I really feel like this is my twin flame. Like this is going to be my soulmate. This is going to be my match. One person felt it in their heart. The other person was like, oh, hell nah, you're just a player. You're just going to be like the rest of them. And it ended up being the opposite. You know, like in the beginning, there was like lots of deep like insecurity. And you guys are going to be moving away from this place. You know, it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like there was a lot of assumptions, a lot of confusion. And you guys are going to be like moving away from this place, you know. You could be with a younger water sign. They find you to be very friendly and flashy. Friendly and flashy. And you might get a lot of recognition in whatever it is that you do. Or they feel like you're a boss. They love that about you. Like you're a go-getter. You're a boss. This is going to be a person that like they're going to be a diehard fan of anything that you do. Whatever you do, they're just going to go hard with you. You know, so if you're going to be into music, they're gonna like be into it with you. Whatever you want to do, this person is going to be a big fan of yours, a big supportive fan. And what does this person love about you? They love eating. You guys might eat a lot. You might try out new restaurants or try out new foods with each other. You might love to go out to eat. See, parenting. They love the way that you take care of your children, you know, and they're trying their best to please you. I don't know if sometimes you feel like you're not doing enough, but they're trying their best to please you. And they love your hips. You're exactly what they're looking for. And they feel like you don't take life or people for granted. And they love just like laying up, chilling with you, watching movies. And they find you to be so sexy and so delicate. Like you're very, very sensitive. You may take things personal, even when they don't mean it like that. You may take it harshly. And see, you open up their minds to so much more. All right. Sometimes they just wish they were in a different position so that they can help you more. They want to help you better. They wish that they had like more education or that they were further in their dreams so that they can help you more. Like sometimes that makes them feel very, very insecure. So this person is definitely going to feel like they have a soul contract with you. And that you bring the best out of them. Yeah, they're just hoping that this gets, like they hoping for this. They've been hoping for this. They've been manifesting this. They want this to work out. See, so in the past, they were wondering, like, if you were pretending on how you feel. They felt like you were wearing a mask. They felt like you could have been a player, or like I said, vice versa. The other person could have felt that way. You know, they were going through lots of emotions that they couldn't really even explain, afraid that you would just abandon them or leave them out in the cold, or that one day you'll just walk out on them and not even want them anymore. Like they were really afraid of that. Like, are you still holding on to exes? Do you have other people? And they had to overcome their insecurities. You know, they could have even thought about like, oh, I should try and like make sure I can manifest you so you won't leave. That's how desperate they are to make this work, that they could be like trying to use manifestation or trying to script you or trying to daydream about a life with you in hopes that this will continue. So let's see what else is going on. General message. I like car wash. You may get your car washed, or you may get your car detailed. You may do some work to your car. Some of you could be taking care of children. You're also going to notice that you have a deceased loved one. There's a deceased loved one that is going to show up in your dreams. It's going to be on your mind constantly. And it's like they're there with you. You're not alone. All right. You're going to be spending a lot of time to yourself, meditating. Some of you spending time in nature and just trying to like think about what do you want. All right. Spirit also wants you to know, like, Don't forget to take care of your body. Don't forget to like exercise, yoga. Don't forget to get rest. All right. And you have a lot of victory and success. You have a lot of wishes and dreams that are coming into fruition right now. And you have a very, very important life purpose. Some of you are really great communicators. This person feels like they can spend the rest of their life with you. All right. Let's see what else. Yeah, you have a brand new romantic cycle that's beginning for you. And Spirit says take all the time that you need to heal. Whatever like old resentments that are still coming up for you or showing up for you, it's so that you can release it. Take as much time as you need to heal. Like, don't judge yourself for what comes up. Like, show it love, show it compassion is what Spirit wants you to do. A lot of people have that energy that comes up, or they have like thoughts or images of what they've been through in the past, what their ex put them through, what their parents put them through. And sometimes they don't know what to do with those emotions. Some people may drink them down. Some people may smoke it away. Some people may eat it away. Some people may work it away. And what Spirit is telling you is to give it love. It needs your validation. It needs your validation. It needs your compassion. It needs your kindness. It needs your permission to feel it. And Spirit wants you to do that. Like, in order for you to like heal through it, you got to feel through it. So be delicate with yourself. Treat yourself like how you would treat a friend. Be patient with yourself. All right. I'm going to go on the extended. I'm going to do a full spread. If you're in a relationship, and a full spread on this new person that is coming into your life, as well as like work messages and messages about you and your family. I send you so much love and light.